Oh man, I am totally out of video ideas. Oh, oh, hello? Who are you? What is that? Oh. What? Let's do this. Hello everyone and welcome back to another epic video. Since Script SMP is taking forever to start their season, I decided to join a new SMP I got invited to called Black Lagoon, which is actually a public server, so if you want to join, a link will be in the description. But anyways, my plan in this SMP was to become the most powerful player. However, there is one problem with me. I am actually the worst Minecraft player to ever exist. So if I want to become feared, I have to join the most powerful team on the server. But before I did that, I first had to gear up to show them I am worth something. But remember, I'm the worst Minecraft player. After grinding on the server for like 2 hours, I had a pretty decent loot and I was confident enough to go explore a bastion. I really wanted to go in the middle of the treasure one because I know there is a smithing template which is used to turn diamond stuff into netherite. But because I'm the worst Minecraft player, I made literally the worst decision ever and I died, losing all of my stuff and all the hours I spent grinding. But then the server got restarted, so everyone lost their stuff, so my mistake here was forgiven. When the new server launched, I immediately started grinding. Because I'm the worst Minecraft player, my best mining strategy is digging straight down. And it wasn't long enough until I found diamonds like this. After I got these diamonds, I continued digging straight down, trying to test my luck. Until eventually, I fell in a lava pool. And I died again. So I decided to try a new strat going inside a cave, but there I died again. But I didn't give up. I eventually found a base with a lot of iron in it and I made a full iron set. Now that I had a full iron armor, I was feeling a lot more confident to go in the caves and find the diamonds. After a near-death experience, I decided to start recording everything I do just in case I miss something interesting. And this is when I encountered the baby zombie. Now, I usually don't have problems with baby zombies, but I have a problem with my mouse, and for some reason, while I play, it just keeps disconnecting. And now, it decided to do that exactly when I was being attacked by a baby zombie. Unfortunately, the video was a little bit laggy because I had my shaders on. It's not laggy in-game, but it's laggy in video, which is a bit weird, but I managed to survive the baby zombie. But then my axe broke, so I had to UHC the skeleton. But other than that, the stuff was going pretty well until my mouse decided to start disconnecting again. And well, I died yet again. It just didn't matter how hard I tried. I was just bad at the game. And I couldn't even gear myself up. And just when I thought all hope was lost, I remembered something. The villagers. They were my only hope. You see, when you max out an armorer, they can give you a full set of diamond armor, and the weapon and toolsmith can give you all the diamond tools you need. So I traveled really far away and started collecting my villagers. But remember that I'm still the worst Minecraft player. And because I was full bright, I didn't realize I forgot to light up my place, so zombies spawned and killed one of my villagers and zombified the other one. You may think it's a good thing that the villager got zombified, because I can cure him and get lower traits. However, I didn't have any materials to do that, so it despawned. So I made sure to light up the base before I get the new villagers in. Then I made a villager breeder, as well as some farms to help me trade with the villagers. Then I made glass panes and I started trading with the cartographer for emeralds. Until he ran out of stock and I realized he needs his stable to restock. I also tried some other trades with iron and coal, as well as flint. But I still didn't know about the stick trades, which were the easiest to get, so getting all the diamond stuff I needed took a lot longer than it had to. After getting all the diamonds I need, I started trading with a farmer so I can level him up for him to give me apples and golden carrots. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough and I didn't get the apples. So I got a new farmer and hoped for him to give me the apples. And guess what? He also didn't give me apples. At that point I was very frustrated, so I killed him. And after the other villager saw what I did to his buddy, he immediately gave me the apples. And I just killed the other one because I didn't need it anymore. That's how I finally managed to get a full set of diamond armor and tools with apples and golden carrots. Now I just had to get every single enchanting book. Oh yeah, and I also forgot about the cleric with the bottles of enchanting and ender pearls.
One eternity later.
But while I was doing that, I received a message from a guy named Fortasa. He was asking me to join his team. Now Fortasa was one of the best PvPers on the server, and one of his teammates was the top 4 killer of the server. This meant I was now probably being invited into the strongest team in the SMP. They probably saw that I had 19 hours of playtime for just 2 days. But yeah, they invited me to their team, they showed me around their base, and Fortasa asked me if I am builder or a PvPer. Now, honestly, here I wasn't sure what to say. I suck at both, yes, but during my time in Project SMP, I have claimed to be a redstoner, but I was kind of tired of building. I wanted action. I wanted to fight players in this server. I wanted to go on adventures. But deep inside me I knew I was the worst Minecraft player. So none of that was really possible for me. And the only thing I could do was to follow tutorials on YouTube. So I told him I am more of a redstoner, and in order to prove myself as worthy for the team, I agreed to make a gold farm. I collected all the materials I needed, which wasn't too hard since they were pretty common. Then I made my way to the nether roof and I started building. I just wanna say, I was 255 blocks up in the sky and I was scared for my life. Like, it took me like 5 minutes to place a block. Now, as I was going down to get more materials, after I went back up, I noticed that a hoglin had spawned. That's when I realized I was in the wrong biome, so now I had to break everything I've done and start all over again. This also meant that I had to somehow transfer all of this stuff to the correct biome, which took me a lot of curses and I hate myself. Here, I was put into a big dilemma. The tutorial clearly showed you can reach and place blocks, but to me, that didn't happen. I was way too far away, and the only way I could do it was by clutching. I had just failed my block place and was now falling to my death. However, I had Ender Pearls in my hotbar, and in this kind of situation, any player would survive this easy clutch. However, if you watch my videos, you should know that I'm not any player. Okay, maybe just for this time. When I went back up, I saw that the pigmen have started spawning, which meant that the farm was working properly. I was very happy until I had to do the clutch again. Nah, you know what, I'm just pearling down, I don't care. After I made all the 3 layers of the farm, it was time to start with the second part of it, which was the glass platform in which the pigmen would fall. Definitely the hardest part in this was to not hit them and not let them push me off the platform. After that was done, I did the bridge and finished with making the killing chamber for the pigmen. All I had to do now was to somehow make them angry. But the problem is my bow was insta-killing them, and when they insta-die, they don't get angry at you. So I started aiming more at the top of the farm, hoping I hit the pigman before he falls down.
2 hours later.
And I eventually managed to do it, and they got angry at me, and the farm started working. It was perfect. I was getting tons of XP, gold, and even rotten flesh, which I could sell for emeralds. And with that, I was finally able to start making golden apples. And my teammates really liked the golden farm as well. And one of them even gave me a full netherite armor, which I think means I'm now officially part of their team. We even went exploring chambers together to try and get maces for everyone.
Oh,
No
mate.
way.
Nice. GG. Oh, and a
GG.
book. What's the book? How much is the book?
And well, just like that, we were pretty much ready for the end fight. I just went to get some netherite to upgrade my tools and traded with the villagers a bit more. I started on a terrible way. I just kept dying over and over again. I am clearly not a good Minecraft player, but there is something in me that makes me more powerful than the average players. And it's just that trait in me, that no matter how much I fail, no matter how much I die, no matter how much I lose, I'll just keep coming back up again and again and again until I win! So, I will give all of my power to get that dragon egg. So subscribe to see the next part.